Now let's go over our lighting effect settings. As you can see here, I've already got everything pretty much set to how it's going to be set, how we're going to use it. As you can see, I have my negative and my full, from 35, around 35. I mean, we can adjust this, and as you can see, if you do it too much, it'll light it out. If you do it too much, it'll really overexpose it. So I'm going to keep it kind of around, somewhere around in here. That looks good. Nice rock texture. Of course, now we have our focus as well, which is another blending tool for keeping our dark shadows in line. So we can bring this back down and pull it out somewhere in here. Looks good. As you can see, and you can also move this around by clicking here in the center of this icon and actually moving it around. Or you can click on these control points here and actually adjust it a little bit. We'll adjust it this way, just for fun. Have our light come from a different source. There we go. Keep our matte and our shiny kind of in the middle. A little more plastic versus metal. A little bit overexposed versus underexposed. And of course our ambience in the middle. Now this is where it gets important here. It's like usually your texture channel is set to none. So you have to come down here and set it to red because red's going to be exactly what we're playing with. And as you can see, there's a big difference in selecting none. And you see that you're not really getting a whole lot of texture here versus selecting red, which will give you a lot more texture right there on that channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave our white as high and give it more mountainous versus flat. Because if we give it flat, it's going to blend it out a bit. So we'll bring it up to mountainous and we'll take it in just a little bit to where you can see the texture like so. We'll hit OK. And there you have it, a nice rock texture. So play around with it, have fun, and enjoy.